Street hits on the beat.
DJ Street Hits.
Hey,
Hey.
I'm Amber.
And I'm Street Hits.
And we the Grays. If you're new here, we're empty nesters who packed up, moved across country, and currently our home base is in Thailand.
Yes, Lord.
And so we came up with about 7 things you need to know before you travel to Thailand. There were a few things that we needed to know before coming here.
Right.
First things first, don't overpack.
Oh, Lord.
Thailand is hot. Okay. There is no winter or anything like that.
Right.
Okay. So leave your furs at the house.
And the leather
Okay,
jacket.
leave it. Okay, you're not gonna have a need for it. You can bring it. You might take your little cute pic in it at a rooftop or something, but you're gonna burn up now.
The humidity.
You know, it's hot.
Man.
So you don't need to overpack a lot of things. You don't need very warm clothing.
Right.
I would say having maybe a pullover jacket or maybe like a little a zip up or something,
Right.
you know, in case it gets a little
Cool, yeah.
for you. I'm telling you, it ain't gonna get cool.
Right.
Okay, listen to me. It's hot now.
Man.
You know, and even when it rains, it's hot.
still warm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't need a whole lot of clothing. However, what you should pack are things that are lightweight and not overwhelming when it
Right.
comes to overheating and things of that nature. When I initially packed, we brought a lot of the wrong things. Now, we didn't bring a whole bunch of pants. I think we
Right.
might have had like
I
2
got one
pants
pair.
or something
Yeah.
like that, but nevertheless, we had a lot of the wrong things. And then when I got here, we realized that it's plenty of places to buy things at. So you don't need to overpack because you can acquire the things that you may need when you get here. Like once you get a feel of the weather, you can probably pack a few outfits
Right.
or whatever, you know, like I said, a pullover if you need that or what have you. And then when you get here, you can kind of have a feel with the weather, go do a little shopping,
Right. Plenty of
grab you a
malls.
few things, you know what I mean? Like if you're at MBK, you can grab you a few things. And you can also grab a luggage if you end up with too much stuff, like you didn't
Right.
bring enough luggage, you can grab luggage to get back home. So you
Right.
don't need to overpack.
Right.
Don't overpack,
Right.
number 1. Number 2, before you arrive, Thailand wants to know you're coming.
Right.
So they're gonna have you do a digital arrival card prior to you arriving. Now,
Right.
you can do this 72 hours before you get on your flight. 72 hours, not before you get on your flight, I'm sorry. 72 hours before you get to Thailand. You
Right.
can do it up to 72 hours prior to. If you do it any more, if you do 4 days, 5 days, you're gonna have to do it again. It's 72 hours, okay? So you can do it 72 hours, you can do 48 hours, you can do 24 hours. You can do it when you get here if you forget.
Right.
You can do it in the airport, but don't you get in that immigration line and you need to have done this because they're going to turn you away and you're going to have to go to a kiosk and get it done anyway.
And it's a
you're
longer
just,
process.
Yeah, you're just
Yeah.
wasting time. We see it all the time.
Right.
And I think that people don't know that they can do it prior to or they're unaware of it because sometimes people have traveled to Thailand in the past and it wasn't a requirement.
Right.
But it has been a requirement now for a couple of years now, I want to say,
Right.
or so. So you got to do that. You have to do your digital. They want to know you're coming.
Right.
Okay, don't just come up in here, you know, partying all up and through here. They want to know. Okay,
Right.
so let them know. That's number 2. Number 3, currency. You're gonna need some Thai baht.
Right.
Okay. Yes, you can use your card at a lot of the places. However, when you start to operate in a more local area or with the locals, they want cash.
Yeah.
Cash is king, baby. Okay. So you want to have some currency. Prior to leaving your home country, we're from the States, we're from California, you can get with your bank ahead of time. Few days ahead of time, you can get with your bank and you can let your bank know you're going to be traveling over to Thailand and that you need some baht.
Right.
And then you can make an appointment to get baht and it doesn't cost you, depending on who you bank with.
Right.
Okay. It doesn't cost you anything. Okay. It's free. Okay.
At
You
Wells Fargo, it's free.
okay, and depend, like I said, depending on where you bank with, okay, it's free. Okay, so you can get you some cash prior to coming, but let's say you didn't do that, and you got here and you need to get cash. There's still 2 other ways you can get cash. You bring a crisp bills.
Right.
The higher the bill, the better. So Chris, $100 bills
Right.
will get you some cash. Now,
Yeah.
don't get all that cash in the airport.
No.
Okay, don't do it in the airport. The rates are higher, and you're gonna lose more of your money to high rates.
Right.
You don't want to do that. You
Right.
need that money to eat. You're gonna need that money to get you a little pad kapow. You need that
Right,
money to
right.
get you some pad thai. You know,
Right.
so don't do that. Use about maybe $50 to $100, if that much, you know, in the airport to exchange or go to the ATM. I like to use the yellow machine. I forget what the name of it is, but it gives you the highest amount. It allows you to withdraw the highest amount because the ATM fees can get very pricey. And so you want to be mindful of that. If you can pull more out, pull the most out. And then perhaps for your entire span of your trip, you may not have to pull
Without the
anything else
conversion.
without conversion.
Right.
Okay, don't be letting them do all that because they're going to get you right there, okay? So you can use the ATM or you can go to a currency exchange. Now, once you get outside that airport, look for a super rich.
Right. That's the
Okay,
best.
there are other ones like Global Exchange or something like that that are pretty good as well. But Super Rich has given us the best rate, and so we stand by Super Rich. Okay, so number 3 is going to be currency. You need to buy.
Right.
Number 4, taxis or Grabs. Okay, so when you're leaving out the airport, if you have not downloaded the Grab app, which I want to encourage you to do so, go ahead and get the app now.
Right.
Okay, if you're planning a trip and your trip is coming up, go ahead and if you haven't done so already, download that Grab app. Grab is like Uber.
Right.
Okay, not only can you get a ride, but you can also get food and other things brought to you using this particular app.
Groceries.
So you want to get your Grab app because that's you're gonna be plugged in with that. Okay,
Right.
and if you have it already, when you get to the airport, you know that bot we was just talking about. You don't necessarily have to have it because your card is linked to your Grab, and you can just get down to the bottom, go to the Grab location, and order you a ride.
Right.
Okay, now if you haven't done that, and you don't have that Grab app, you're gonna need a taxi.
And they have Bolt too. So
They
you
have
can
Bolt.
Get Bolt.
Yeah, you can have Bolt. We don't really use Bolt, but you can use Bolt. We have used Bolt before.
Yeah.
We have both apps, so what have you. I use Grab
Right.
more than we
It's
use Bolt.
everything.
But
Yeah.
Bolt too. Okay, so Grab or Bolt when it
Right.
comes to that.
The
but
taxi.
the taxi.
Right.
Let's say you just say, I don't have a Grab app. I ain't doing all that. I ain't an app person. I don't care. Go downstairs at the bottom of the airport. There's a kiosk. And you would go there, get a ticket, and it's going to be a number to a cab on the ticket, a number to
Right.
your taxi. Find that number, that cab, and then go to them, give them the address to where you're going, and they're going to give you a price, and you possibly can still negotiate the price that they give you. Okay,
Right,
I'm not
right.
gonna say don't try because
Right.
you can try, but if they a little tight, you should have got that Grab app.
Right, right.
Let's throw that out there. Okay, so you can get a taxi, no problem. But you do want to negotiate the price prior to getting in the taxi.
Right.
Okay. You don't want to get in that taxi and then they go on and take you for a ride. And when you get there, they telling you, oh, it's going to be 300,000 baht.
Right. Turn that meter on.
Have them turn the meter on if you ain't negotiating the price. Okay.
Right,
and
right.
chances are they not turning it on, baby.
Right,
so
right,
the best
right.
thing you can
Negotiate.
do is negotiate that
Right.
price prior to. And that's why you kind of want to use your Grab or know
You won't
what
have
a
that problem.
ride would
Yeah.
cost.
Right.
So you can kind of have a better negotiating tool. So that's number 4, taxis and Grabs. Number 5, areas where you can stay. When we first got to Bangkok, we kind of just, was grasping for straws prior to coming. We just picked a location, right?
Right.
We picked Tungloor. The reason
Right.
why we picked Tungloor is because it's like the Beverly Hills of Bangkok.
Right.
Okay, we did a little research and read up on that and was like, okay, this should be a little nice, trendy area. So
Right.
let's get our room over there. Now. They can be a little on the pricier side. Now, there are probably budget-friendlier hotels in Tungloor, so I'm not saying that there isn't, but they do specialize in a lot of your more higher-end, nicer places, okay? Although I would say that all of the places in Thailand are pretty nice.
Right.
I can definitely attest
you
to
can
that. I've
say that.
stayed
Yeah.
across the board, and you don't gotta blow a bag.
Right.
Okay, unless you like to blow a bag. But if you're looking to blow that bag, Tonglor might be where you want to be. So that's one of the areas you can stay in. Another area you can stay in is Ekamai, the
Right.
Ekamai area, which is near Tonglor. It's like
The next exit.
it's like the sister to Tonglor in a way, or the brother, and so on and so forth. If you want to be where all the tourists are, then you might want to be on Nana Plaza.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
It's going down.
That's all the fun stuff, all the food, the nightlife. You know, it's cracking.
It's
you know, like
cracking.
if you want to check in your hotel, step out, hit a bar, go get you some girls, get you
Right.
some boys,
Las Vegas on
ladies,
steroids.
fellas, ladies. Hey, then that's probably the area you want to stay in. You know, if you live in that boss's life, Nana is where you want to be, baby.
Right.
You know, so that just kind of give you. Now, there's so many places in Bangkok is large, so you can be anywhere. We're just kind of giving you some areas if you don't know where you can kind of plug it in to your Airbnb or plug it in when you're looking for your hotel where you might want to be, and so on and so forth.
Right.
Okay, number 6. The BTS and the MRT, baby.
Right.
Okay. Yes, we know you got the Grab app because you did get that app, right? Okay. And you might be able to catch you a taxi or whatever it is, but you might not want to do that.
Right.
Because traffic is atrocious.
Very.
Okay. You can have somewhere to be, and you know, it says on the map that it's 10 minutes away. Get yourself in that Bangkok traffic, baby, and that 10 minutes has turned into an hour easily.
Easily.
Okay. Now, if you ain't tripping and you like the, you know, backseat lounge,
Yeah.
well then do your thing.
Right,
but
right,
if
right.
you care and you don't mind doing a little walking and getting around the city in a different way, then the BTS SkyTrain or the MRT, which is like a subway, would be your mode of transportation.
Yes, Lord.
Okay? And these are everywhere in the city. So if there's not a BTS near you, typically there's an MRT, and in some areas they're interchangeable. Like the
Right.
station is MRT and BTS. So you can kind of catch one to catch to the other and do the thing. You see what I'm saying?
Interchange, yeah.
BTS. We like the BTS.
Yeah.
That's our mode of travel. You know,
Yeah.
because we live along the Sukhumvit line. And so we can kind of dash up and down, in and out, and all those places that I just mentioned to you, we can get to those on the BTS,
problem.
okay? And you're there in a fraction of the time of what it would take you to get there in a car.
Yep.
So if you're not afraid, and you don't mind sharing a little arm space with the locals,
Right.
the BTS and the MRT would be your
Where
mode of
you need to be.
transportation. Number 7. This one gonna save your life right here.
Right.
Okay? Because you don't speak no Thai, but you need to speak just a little bit.
Little
Okay?
bit.
So we're gonna give you the basic greetings, okay? We're gonna hello, okay, and thank you.
Right.
Okay, hello
Hello.
and thank you.
Yeah,
All right.
baby.
Hello. Sawadee ka. Sawadee ka. Sawadee clap. If it's for a guy, but you can just say sawadee ka and go on about your business, okay?
Right.
And then if you want to say thank you, you say ka kung ha. Right? Now this ain't the best Thai you gonna find now. You might have to go on and do your due diligence and get you some better Thai than this. But I'm just giving you the basic greetings that will get you through a transaction or get you through an interaction on these Thailand streets.
Right,
Okay.
right,
So,
right.
you know, just giving you that. So that's the greeting. Okay. I will throw up a couple other greetings so you know what you can say,
Right.
you know, to do what you need to do. Okay. And I'm gonna give you a bonus tip.
Give him a bonus.
Don't overstay your visa.
Right.
Don't do it. It's not worth it. Especially if you like Thailand. You
Right.
come, you feeling the vibes, you like, you know what, I'ma just stay.
Yeah.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. Stop.
Get out of here, you know, and go ahead and come back, you know, with the proper visa or whatever it is, you know, but don't overstay.
Right.
There's no need. Yes, you can overstay and there's a fine, but it can go right or left. Like there's no way to know exactly what's gonna happen,
Right.
you know, when you overstay. You know you're gonna be fine.
Right.
Fine. You're gonna
Okay.
be fine now. But they could ban you. You know, they be tripping now.
It's
they,
not worth
you
it.
know, they be tripping.
Yeah.
Thailand feel like companies all right every once in a while, but we want you to go home.
Right.
Okay, so there you go. You got 7 tips and a bonus, baby. We gonna holler at you. Peace.
Peace.